going on, everybody? Joseph Hadid here for Worldwide Sport Updates, your podcast, your news, your local community. Good morning, sports family. Thank you for tuning in to Worldwide Sport Updates, your podcast, your sports, your news, your local community. It is Friday, June 14th, 2024. Hopefully everybody's having a great work week. Actually had a great work week and is ready for this upcoming weekend as we close it out, ladies and gentlemen, with your daily sports updates here on our YouTube channel. Yours truly, your host, Joseph Hadid, for all the latest sports updates. All right, let's start off with some NBA news, ladies and gentlemen. Luka Doncic's defense hits a shameful levels with Mavericks on the brink of being swept by the Boston Celtics. Luka Doncic fouled out of the Dallas Mavericks Game 3 loss to the Boston Celtics with 4 minutes and 12 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter, and he did so in the most ironic fashion. By actually trying to play defense, the Mavericks were in the middle of what proved to be a futile comeback from down 21 when Doncic tried to slide in front of Jaylen Brown in the open floor for a charge. He didn't get set in time. The whistle blew. It went into replay and it was upheld. Doncic was gone, and the Mavericks, who were trailing by just 3 at that point, went on to lose 106-99, their final score. Now Boston holds a 3-0 series lead, one away from a championship and their 18th title in franchise history. That's a very close call, and it wouldn't have been surprising if it had been overturned, given the magnitude of the fouling out the Mavericks' best player at that point of such a critical game. But again, you just can't help but chuckle at the irony of Doncic making one of his few efforts to stay in front of a ball handler during this series and getting the hook for it. Alright, let's shift over to some NHL hockey news. NHL's Utah Hockey Club unveils their logos, colors, and jerseys for the inaugural season. Smith Entertainment Group closed its transactions on Thursday to officially establish the NHL's Utah Hockey Club. The team also released its branding for the first season. The Utah Hockey Club is officially born. Smith Entertainment Group, led by Ashley and Ryan Smith, closed its transactions that were announced on April 18th to establish the Utah Hockey Club. The team is now set to begin play next season. While voting continues on the permanent team name, Utah also has a brand and social media in place in time for the NHL draft and their inaugural season. Utah will sport 3 colors for its inaugural season, which it calls rock, black, salt, white, and mountain blue. So yeah, they call them rock, black, salt, white, and mountain blue. The club has 4 logos for the first year, with the primary one being Utah Hockey Club in a blue circle. After two word marks, they also have the name appearing in a Utah State-like shape. All right, let's shift over to some NFL news, the National Football League news, that is. Jacksonville Jaguars quarterback Trevor Lawrence agrees to terms on a 5-year, $275 million contract extension. Less than 2 weeks ago, Trevor Lawrence admitted he'd like to have his contract extension done before the start of training camp. His wish has been fulfilled. Lawrence has agreed to that 5-year, $275 million extension with the Jaguars. NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport reported Thursday. Peer sources, including $200 million in guaranteed money and $142 million fully guaranteed at signing. Lawrence's contract will pay him $55 million per year, matching Joe Burrow's league-leading contract in total value and average annual salary. Unlike Burrow, Lawrence's outlook isn't quite as trustworthy, at least from a football perspective. Lawrence's journey to this point hasn't been as smooth as most hoped when Jacksonville spent the number 1 overall pick of the 2021 NFL Draft on him. His entire rookie season was essentially derailed by the dysfunction created by his first coach, Urban Meyer, whom the Jaguars fired after 13 games. Alright, Major League Baseball news to cover here, ladies and gentlemen. Minnesota Twins have revealed their City Connect unis that's inspired by the ripple effect. The Minnesota Twins were the first North American professional sports franchise to name themselves after their home state, not their home city. So it should come as no surprise that the Twins use their City Connect jersey as more of a state connect concept. The team representing the land of 10,000 lakes will thus pay homage to the ever-present water central to the lives of all those in the state and region with their City Connect uniforms. Unveiled on Monday morning in collaboration with Nike, that's clear in the visual theme around which the uniform is built. Unified around in a sure blue hue from head to toe, punctuated by the yellow belts and brims of the caps intended to evoke the feeling of the sun shining across a lake on a day at the cabin. They'll be worn for the first time on Friday and 10 more times through the end of the 2024 regular season, mostly on Fridays at home. Alright, let's shift over to some cricket news. Indian origin players are dominating the US cricket team, and the question is how. On the 6th of June, when the US cricket team defeated heavyweight Pakistan in a nail-biting super over of a T20 World Cup match, social media users started to dig out the nationalities of the winning team's members. They found that the US squad includes 11 players born in India or children of Indian immigrants, as well as others from Pakistan, Nepal, and Sri Lanka. When the netizens discovered that the US squad had a significant number of Indian players, Indian parliamentarian Dr. Sashi Tharoor posted on the X platform, also known as Twitter, in quotes, as some brilliant wag also put it, not the Indian A team, not the Indian B team, but the Indian HIB team. Batting first in the super over, the US scored 18-1 with vice captain Aaron Jones contributing 11 runs before being run out. Aaron, a Bardanian born in the US, is of African, i.e. mixed race descendant. 7 runs were added via extras in response. Iftikhar Ahmed took Pakistan to 5-0 off 2 balls in their super over before being brilliantly caught by Nitish Kumar near the boundary. That's all for this week, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you on next week's recorded podcast. Till then, hit the like button, subscribe, share it out, comment, let everybody know what Worldwide Sport Updates is all about. Your podcast, your sports, your news, your local community for your daily sports updates. Have yourself a great weekend, sports family. Take care of each other, and we will see you next Friday. This is Joseph Hadid, your host for Worldwide Sport Updates, your podcast, your sports, your news, your local community. Have yourself a great weekend. Take care of each other, sports family. Bye-bye for now.